honestly, for being from 10 a.m., it's not that bad. Hey, what's up, Priory today? It's Mebby, and this year has been a lot. It's been. And because this year, just in case you're watching in the future, 2024 has been so much, I think we should do a little review of it. Now, to go over everything that has happened in 2024 would be far too depressing. And I imagine you come to this app for escapism, so we're not gonna do that. We're going to go over the memes of 2024. What actually matters, you know? Before we get started, I just want to say that although a lot of things happened this year, one good thing that happened was you guys! In the past year, I've gained 60,000 more of you guys, and that is so unbelievably exciting. If you guys haven't joined already, you could be one of the subscribers, so just click that button, click it, you can click the button. But we have a tier list to complete, so let's get right into it. Thank you so much. I haven't done a tier list in a while. Here's a tier list. Now, obviously, I cannot cover every meme that has happened in 2024 because, oh my goodness, there were so many. A lot of these are like split up into quarters or like thirds, I'd say, like beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year. And then everything in between I don't really remember, so we're gonna try to see how many we can cover. But even that being said, I have so much just here. So let's get started. And what better to start with than in January of 2024? We really started in December, but January of 2024, when 10-year-olds were invading Sephora. Now, I don't consider really that to be a meme, more just an event that occurred that helped me make a really good video that I'm actually pretty proud of. But it's an event that occurred and we were making fun of it. So on the scale of it's not really a top tier meme, but it was definitely an event that like was one of the first things I remembered. So we're gonna put these little Sephora smoothies that these girls were creating and see, because I don't think it's bottom of the barrel. Also, the odds of me being able to do this all in order, slim to none. I'll try. It's probably not gonna be good though. I have multiple images for this one. Guys, remember the AI Wonka experience? Now this is a top tier meme. That was so funny. To my disappointment, a lot of AI things happened this year, but it also proved how AI can backfire and manipulate people. And so the Wonka experience, if you guys were unfamiliar with, this company made a Wonka experience for people to travel through, like Willy Wonka, Chocolate Factory, Timothy Chalamet. There's chocolate. And there's chocolate. Side note, I'm starting to become attracted to Timothy Chalamet, but I think that's a discussion for another time. I'm just as upset as you are. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, basically, this Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory experience charged parents like $40 per person, and it was it was bad. It was really bad. It looks like this. Yeah, I would not pay $40 to go to what seems like a child prison. But the memes that came out of this were top tier. Glasgow produced one of the funniest memes of the year. The thing is, I don't think the experience itself, like the comparison images, were funny. I would put that A tier, but what I would put at S tier is the unknown. The unknown is so funny. It's the way that the British or Scottish Willy Wonka shouts, "It's the unknown!" And it's just this teenage girl in a mask creeping up over the smear. It was an amazing way to start off the year, I gotta say. And that week on Twitter, when that was happening, was a top tier week on Twitter. It was just meme after meme after meme. It was so good. It was so funny. At the same time, what was happening was, where is Kate Middleton? And although it was a bit funny because it was happening at the same time, and so the memes were like overlapping. Also at the same time, the diner that serves Coca-Cola the traditional way, that was also happening at the same time. It's not on this list. I'd say that's a B tier. Imagine it's there. But at the same time, Kate Middleton was missing. And there were a lot of memes about that. Turns out she had cancer. So although the memes were a little funny, not nearly as funny as the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory experience, they weren't that funny. I think it was the collaboration of everything that made it funny. So I think I'm gonna put that at D tier just because it looked a wee bit bad. Guys, I'm probably gonna study abroad in London next year. Do you think the accent's good? Do you think they're gonna with me? I think so. I think it's gonna be great. Let's go TikTok Riz Party next. If you want the full TikTok Riz Party lore, you can go to my video that I talk about. I think it's mentioned Alpha 1. This was so incredibly stupid. Like, I don't think I can listen to the song Carnival the same way anymore, genuinely. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, which I think like you're supposed to do, but it's because of like the Riz Party. It's because of Turkish Quandale Dingle. Honestly, I think it was a good representation of what the internet can do when you give them an inch, not even a foot, an inch. They will take a mile. They'll take a whole marathon. The ship edits, the lore, it was an important collaboration of events. So was it very funny? Did it make me idgeball? Did it make me ruffle? No, but it did give me a chuckle. So for that reasoning, I'm gonna put that at a solid B. There's like a balance between iconic and funny that we're trying to find. Next, how could we ignore Skibidi Toilet? I feel like Skibidi Toilet has been happening for like 3 years at this point. And because of that fact, I do feel like it's old news. I don't know how valued Skibidi Toilet is anymore. Is it funny? No, but it is kind of iconic because of the fact that it literally introduced a new word into the vocabulary. You know how Webster does like word of the year every year? Like 1 year it was Riz. Imagine they just chose Skibidi. What if Skibidi is in the dictionary? Dictionary? Okay. What if Skibidi is in the dictionary in a few years because of these kids? It can't be. It can't be because I don't think it has a meaning. Some people were trying to tell me like they use it for like saying cool, like, oh, that's Skibidi instead of, oh, that's cool. Let's not do that actually. Hey. No. It makes me laugh because of the irony. If I say Skibidi, I never say it seriously. And I rarely say Skibidi. That's actually a lie. I say Skibidi far more frequently than I probably should. We're gonna put it in C tier because again, she is a little old news. We've got JoJo Siwa. I'ma come back like a boomerang. Now JoJo Siwa, I think this whole year has been a bit of a steady meme. She just keeps recreating ones. I would really love to see what goes on in her head. I don't know if it's marketing. I don't know if it's actually like an empowerment thing for her. She definitely confuses me. But she's just been popping up with new memes throughout the whole year. She's been like a consistent source. Like the Karma music video. You know the part I'm talking about. And the tattoos, and the drinking, and the Polish phase. A lot was happening for the year for her. So like, honestly, I'm gonna commend her. I'll put her at B tier because although none of her memes have stayed consistently relevant, it's been like, you know what that looks like. That's an accurate graph. Here, I think we're really gonna start getting out of order. We'll go to summer. And what is the summer? Brat summer. Everything being Brat. You can look at my phone right now. Hello? I've been listening to so much Brat recently. Brat defined me this year, unfortunately. And it's like, is the album artistically amazing? No. But it's fun as hell. I think Brat Summer applied to a lot of things. It was really a spirituality, a mindset, if you will. So I'm gonna put it at A. It was an important part of my year, and Brat just produced a lot of memes under it, like the font, the whole sweat tour in general. Do you guys remember when Troye Sivan was like at the sweat tour and he smelt all the drugs people were doing? That was insane. That was crazy.
Are you gonna sing it for me? I'm not kidding. I can smell
drugs.
I would have been so overstimulated at that tour. Part of me is like, I didn't go to the sweat tour. And then the other part of me is like, thank I didn't go to the sweat tour because I would have tweaked, but not because of drugs, because I don't do those. I would have been tweaking because of my own sober mindset. But really, what came from Brat was the Kamala Harris campaign. Now, this has a lot of lore to it. So I don't know if you guys were aware, but the US elections happened this year. Right. And in July, Biden was like, and Kamala was nominated as the Democratic nominee, great. And they decided to make their marketing campaign iconic, which, you know, worked in some ways and really didn't work in other ways, but it was still a very fun and iconic marketing campaign. The biggest thing is, you think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
And then it was set to a bunch of Brat remixes, and so Brat Summer became Kamala HQ's campaign. Charlie tweeted, Kamala is Brat. It was a whole thing. And I made a TikTok. Now, I'm gonna put this at A tier, but I need to tell you guys why I'm putting this at A tier, because this was not only impactful to the whole country, but to me personally as well. 4 or 5 days before Biden officially dropped out, there were like rumors going around that Biden was going to drop out on Sunday. So we knew this was happening. And there had already been a couple You Think You Just Fell Out of a Coconut Tree Brat remixes out there. And so I think I used that sound, a coconut tree edit sound. I was like, historians will have to study our stupid edits. And I worded it better than that, but basically that's what I said.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
And so I just had that in my drafts, and as soon as Biden dropped out, I posted that TikTok. I just like strategically like knew that that might do well. I didn't know how well it would do. I want to say it's at 2.7 million. I could be really stupid and wrong. 1 second. Okay, it's at 2.8 million, which is like crazy. That's cool. There's a lot of interesting comments in there. I haven't looked at those comments almost at all because it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, that's fine. Okay, viral TikTok. That's really cool. But I woke up like 2 days later and someone DM'd me saying, hey, the Washington Post quoted you. Huh? Excuse me? What the f? Yeah, I went to the Washington Post, like, most recent articles, and they post, like, summaries of their articles on their Instagram with, like, different quotes. I hadn't been tagged by them. I had been tagged by, like, people who knew me in this post, and they just quoted my TikTok, and it says, at Mebby Talks. I haven't read the article because I don't have a Washington Post subscription. Do I know if they mentioned anything else about me? Probably not. But my quote is in there, and I was just unaware of it until someone was like, hey, dude, what? Anyway, because of that really odd fun fact, Brat Summer Kamala Coconut Tree is A tier. Something else that happened with the election was Trump and Biden and their budding romance. In order to ignore all of the incredibly things, whenever I look at them, I just see that one furry edit.
It's too dangerous out there to walk so high to save you. I think it's
However, it was very much coping. It was so much coping. We were really struggling, guys. So for that reason, we're gonna put it in C tier because I look back at it and I'm like, ha ha ha, but then I'm like, what else did we do during the summer? We wasted a lot of time. Oh! Dress to impress. Mainly pose 28. I'm in a chair right now, but imagine I'm doing it. Hold on, I'll make like a dress to impress face and one of you guys can like edit my face, or I can just edit my face on top of it. I never played it because I was intimidated. I was scared of everyone on that game. But a lot of people played it and became a very crucial part of people's summer and beginning of the school year routines. So because I think it was so iconic, even if I didn't participate in it, we're putting it B tier. Around the same time, we started saying things were demure and mindful because of this wonderful TikTok creator. And not only was it a fun word to be using, and it did become a part of my vocabulary for a long time, and was so awesome because the money that that video and that clout provided helped the creator support her transition. So I think we're putting it A tier. It was pretty solid. Now we've got AI cats. This year, we saw an exponential increase in AI cats. It's a little scary and disheartening because you can see the improvement and you can also tell that, you know, it might be destroying our environment. Yeah, that's not the best feeling, but it was iconic because it did popularize What Was I Made For cat version, which is my go-to silence filler still. And I don't know what that says about me. Probably not something good. Just know if there is silence and you're around me, you will be hearing meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. The best thing is everyone joins in. But most of the time I'm not judged and everybody joins in. But unfortunately, this little guy is destroying the environment. So we're gonna put him at D tier. He looks sad that I'm doing it, but also I'm sure the actual animals in the world are sad that their homes are being destroyed. The symphony dolphins. I just wanna be part of a symphony. That song was a crucial part of my childhood. The amount of times my sister and I would blast that, a lot. a lot. It was funny. I enjoy being sent them. I enjoy seeing them on the close friends story and the spams. So because of that, I think we're gonna put it B tier. I feel like B tier is solid for that. It was pretty iconic. It was pretty funny. It was an enjoyable meme. No really huge downside to it. Next, I got a lot of people saying thanking Beyonce. Now, I'm conflicted. I've talked about it in my conspiracy theory video. I feel like there are some elements to that are not so kind because of stereotypes and like targeting and the fact that why can't she just be successful? And also, I didn't laugh at it a lot. I wasn't like thanking Beyonce frequently. It didn't stick with me. It wasn't meaningful to me. And you know, memes have to be meaningful to me. They have to be meaningful. That was really bad. As soon as I thought, I was like, that's a bad joke. I'm gonna put it D tier. It didn't strike any creativity or joy in me necessarily. Now we're really gonna get out of order because these events all kind of collide together and I don't know where it starts and where it stops. This is the image I have for wait. They don't love you like I love you, no wait. They don't love you like I love you. I didn't really have any good images for that, so you just have SpongeBob doing it. I still reference it, and that might be my own brain rot. It's kind of like the AI cat with the meow, meow, meow. You know, the meow, 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 where I just do it during silence. Because I still do it, I want to put it at A tier. I don't know how cringe or millennial or stupid that makes me, but I still kind of love that meme, so it's going in A. Okay, next we'll pull up with Domingo. I have a lot of thoughts about Domingo. I don't think it was as funny as other people thought it was. I think SNL is really hit or miss. That same week, the song with Jane, the new cast member, when she was on the news portion and she was like, I am asked if I need a ride home. Hell no! Someone plays the cleanup song in the laptop. The music's back. That one I found exponentially funnier than Domingo. And Domingo really stuck with people. The funniest part is when he goes, but we did hook up though. And other than that, I did not find it that funny. So I also want to put it in D tier. I don't think I found it as funny as other people did. And I didn't understand why people found it so funny. But they're allowed to find things funny. And we're allowed to have different opinions. And that's what's beautiful about the world. You know? I'm sorry. Next, who is this diva? This meme, I love A tier. And that's because I don't know. It's very easy to put into our actual lingo and use frequently. I love the word diva. I love using it. I love saying, we all know this diva, or diva is the female version of a hustler. All the edits with that. By the way, my dream is to be edited to that song. But I love that meme so much. And also went into Mama, a girl behind you.
Mama, a girl behind you.
Now, Mama, a girl behind you is not as applicable. It still is very funny. I'm gonna put it at B tier. I think it's funnier than Who Is This Diva? But I think just the Purple Heart in general and Who Is This Diva is more widespread a bit. But saying Mama, a girl behind you was really funny and did dramatically improve my mental health during this semester. Next, we have these icons. Who are these divas? Good question. We have the Costco guys and the Rizzler, which I joint named the Boom guys. The Boom guys blew my mind. Do I think their content is funny? No. Do I think their song, We Bring the Boom, is funny and good? No. But I do love doing the dance. I have multiple videos from this year of me doing the dance. We bring the boom. Because I made a video about it and the brain rotted. I'm conflicted. I feel like I'm always putting things in the middle, but I think the boom guys get B for boom. B for boom. Let's go. Okay, that was the right decision. Next, let's go with the Wicked Press Tour. The Wicked Press Tour, everything encompassed in that goes with this image. The holding space for defying gravity, and by holding space, you mean holding Cynthia's fingernail. Now, I did see Wicked, guys. I did see it, and it was good. It was actually really good. But the Wicked Press Tour, honestly, I want to put it at S tier. Because what does it mean? Still, speaking of Wicked, Bach Tua, if you will. Oh my god, I forgot Hawk Tua. 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Considering I forgot it, I didn't care about it that much. I think there's a lot to learn from Hawk Tua, honestly. Is it funny? Not really, but it says a lot about society. And the fact that it is just climaxed with the fact that she scammed people with fake cryptocurrency. What an ending to the year, guys. We're gonna put it at C tier. The Talk to a podcast. People are holding space for that. It was very important for a lot of people, just not for me. And the fact that she scammed people with cryptocurrency is one of the funniest things I think that has ever happened. Bok Talk, as I was saying. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it at S tier. I know, not for other, why is his head away? We're gonna choose a different image for that. His head is not there. And we have to have that Bok head. If you don't know what Bok Talk was, I consider that different from the Wicked press tour because it's what we did with Wicked. For a solid 2 weeks, my For You page was just the part of Dancing Through Life when Nessa goes, me and Bok. And then that one, Molly, I think her name was, the person who was making hate videos on Bok. This was perfection. The fact that TikTok is going away soon, or for US citizens, this is a way to end it. I love Bok Talk. One time I was talking to my friends when Bok Talk first started to overtake my For You page, and I just, in a bout of silence, I just said, are y'all on Bok Talk? For some reason, they found this hilarious, and it's now a quote we frequently use, but I was dead serious. Are y'all on Bok Talk? Around the same time as Bok Talk was on my For You page, little Baron Trump was on my For You page going, I like my suitcase. And you know what? At this point in time in my life, I was in fact crashing out. I was crashing out during this part of the semester. So we're gonna put it in C for crashing out. I have to go to school now? Now I have to go? Like, yes, I felt that in my soul. We only have 3 memes left, guys. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible. I'm a D1 yapper though, unfortunately. Knee surgery tomorrow. You know what? B. I think that's solid because I don't think it's funny. It kind of gives like 2018 memes, like just stupid internet middle school boy meme. But at the same time, it's funny to just say in dead silence. And I did have a phase for 2 days where I repeatedly was saying it.
Knee surgery tomorrow.
So because of that, it's going in B because it was still slightly impactful to me. Next, we've got Queen Never Cry. I don't know if this is just a Twitter thing. It was a comic strip and it looks like this. The mom told the baby, Queen Never Cry, and then the baby served face because that face card was not declining. But I think I'm gonna put it at C because the meme lasted like a week. It's recent, which is why I remember it. And I did find it really funny, but it was definitely short-lived, typical meme. Next, we have Chill Guy. And I don't know how you guys are gonna think of me when I do this, but I'm putting it in D tier. I don't think Chill Guy is that funny. Like, it's basically the same thing as that one, like, sitcom photo of the guy, like, hands in his pockets, looking like that. And to me, that's funnier than I'm just a chill guy. So for that reason, that's going in D tier. I don't find it funny. I'm sorry. And that's our tier list. That's what we have. Ignore these extra images down here. That was just my just in case photos for if I wanted to use a different image. Just pretend they don't exist. But this is my tier list. I did not make it public, so I don't think you can use it. And I also left so much out of it. There were so many things I could have added. Like, I almost forgot Hawktua. Can you believe that? I feel ashamed for that. I know that I forgot a lot. With the internet today, I forget most of the things I see on there, which is only a little concerning. Only a little. But yeah, that was our meme tier list of the year. That was our video today. And I really have nothing else to say. I think that rhymed. I think so. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I already forgot what I said. If you guys have any memes that you guys would have added to this tier list or you have any opinions about the tier list, feel free to type that in the comments below. And while you're down there, you can hit the like button. And while you're down there, you can hit the subscribe button. Guess what? The majority of my viewers are not subscribed, so I think we should fix that. I really do. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a great day and a happy new year. And I love you. Bye. One thing I want to say about this year, 2024, Spotify Wrapped fumbled the bag. Fumbled. And yes, I know I didn't post my Spotify Wrapped. It was humbling.